What's up, everyone? I'm Coobee Darcelin.
And I'm Bolu Gbadebo.
And you're here with Mapso Juice. And we're here with our guys, Mapso Supply. So, guys, we know you well, but introduce yourself to our audience.
What's going on? I'm Dandino. I'm Pidgeon. And we're Mapso Supply.
Yeah, you already know.
We greatly appreciate you guys having us.
Thank you for being here.
We love having you.
Yeah. So, but to begin with, what is Mapso Supply? And how did you guys get started?
Alright, so basically, what we do is we sell like a collection of curated, like gently used, vintage, new clothing. And basically our whole thing is we try and sell to like a market that we basically revolve this whole thing around like a Mapso market. So we're thinking like a lot of people like to go to the city, go to these high-end like boutique stores, like pay ridiculous amounts for like crazy marked up items. And then other people like to go to like thrift stores, go hunting around for hours a day. Like it's honestly just like a shitty experience. So we try to like cater to our audience like right in between that. So like we'll do the thrifting for you and we'll sell to you for a price that's right comfortably in between kind of the low, like, you know, the thrift, like really low prices, and then the boutique, like huge markups. So we're really just trying to like, I guess, just circulate like the kind of fashion and stuff that people here like to wear, but for a price they can afford. And like one thing like that's really important to us is like our community. Yeah. So like that's why we love doing stuff like this and like engaging with other people, and that's why we focus so heavily on like our local audience and our local market, is because we just care so much about like circulating like this whole thing like amongst our people.
That's a lot of respect, because Mapso to Mapso, like we also focus heavily on Mapso and our audience. And it's good to see that you like, because you could easily sell to like any town, like any state, anywhere in the country, because you're shipping and everything, but like it is heavily focused on Mapso.
Yeah, and we do sell, like we sell to people all over the world. Like last week we've sold to people like in Indonesia. One time we actually sold to a US soldier on a military base in Qatar.
Wow.
And that was probably the craziest thing we've ever sold. But we do sell all over the country, all over the world. But like, I don't want to say it's an afterthought, because we love like our business all over the place, but like everything that like all of our plans, all of our like marketing, just everything is like focused around Mapso first, and then it's like whatever else we get.
Could you tell us like a little bit about like yourselves and everything, and like maybe like what like made you guys start this?
Yeah, so we have a third member, and it's Adam Krakower. Unfortunately, can't make it. He's working right now.
Shout out Adam.
Yeah, but the three of us are all different. Ethan is the man behind the camera. He's editing all the photos. He's in Photoshop making the ads. Adam knows anything there is to know about the clothing. If there's an item, I go to him and I say, "Is this a good buy? Is this a bad buy? Like, can we make profit?" And then I'm more of the behind the scenes guy, the spreadsheet, the finances, the numbers, just keeping track of our shipping, and just all orders. And then the way we started is actually really cool. It was freshman year in our biology class. We Ethan had Miss Backenheimer together, and every lab period once a week, she gave us the free period to just work on our own project. And we started off, we brainstormed, and we thought about buying and selling clothes, because it's a market that wasn't filled in this town. One thing that a lot of people don't realize is that when you want to start somewhere, you got to fill the market. And no one was buying and selling clothes. There's a lot of people who made their own clothes, but no one who bought and sold. So we started that freshman year, and not much happened. Like, it was just once a week thing. We would sell our own clothes that were in our closet. We progressed to sophomore year. We started taking it more serious with like an occasional thrift run, buying some clothes, but still a lot of just selling our own old clothes. And then finally this year, our junior year, we really came together as a team and revamped. We brought on Adam this year, and we prioritized working. We gave out like different jobs for each of us who weren't overlapping. We made it all work more effective and like less time. And just since then, since that revamp, just we've seen huge amounts of progress, huge amounts of supports from Mapso, which we really appreciate. And it's just huge things going forward.
And to make it clear for those that don't know, you guys are currently seniors, incoming seniors, rising seniors.
Yeah.
So young entrepreneurs on the rise. So what is the plan to stay connected after high school? Like, are you guys going to the same schools, or what's the plan?
One thing we're really focused on is just killing this last year, because the whole idea is Mapso.
Yeah.
And as soon as we're gone, it's just a huge loss. It's a huge loss of connection to this community. Because one thing about this community is it's so special. It's something that only people from Mapso can understand, and something you can't explain to someone else. So we still have this summer, our whole senior year, and then a little bit of this summer after that. We're really focused on killing it then. Just putting in all the work we can, just trying to connect with all other entrepreneurs. We've already hosted one flea market in our school this year. Hopefully we could do multiple more our senior year, and just any other outside events possible. Once we leave, it'll be hard because who knows where we're going to school. I know Ethan and myself will both be doing something entrepreneurial, some sort of entrepreneurship, just because we're both focused that way. I don't know if it'll be Mapso Supply just because of like the loss of connection, but there will always be something when we're home for the summer that will keep us connected and always be worth it.
I think one thing that's really important to like know about us is that like literally like the only reason we're really doing this is like for the experience. So you talk about like what we're gonna do like after college. So like a big part of what we do is like I don't know if a lot of people know this, but we like us personally don't make any money off of this. Like we have a Mapso Supply bank account, PayPal, Venmo, all that stuff, and all the money that we make stays there. Like we don't take out money for ourselves. So basically like we've just been building like this money, but like we're not working every day because we know that at the end of the week we're gonna get paid. Like we're doing it because we know that like we want the experience and like we want the knowledge, and like that's like super important. So like when we go to college, like I don't know if we're gonna continue like as seriously as we are right now, but basically the plan was to like take the money that we have made, and then we're going to college, so we'll take it out, divide it up, and we'll be like, okay, it's a nice bonus going to college to have this money. But yeah, it's just the fact that we're gonna have that leg up from like knowing all this about like salesmanship and just like running a business. It's just super helpful, and that's why we're doing it.
So a little whiles ago, I'm not sure exactly when, I noticed that there's like a branch off of Mapso Supply Women. Could you like tell us about that, and like is it still going on today? What's the future now?
Yeah, so basically I think, I'm not sure when it was, but my girlfriend Marla, shout out Marla, and her best friend Maya, they both were wanting to like do the kind of ventures thing like curated to women, because we sell to mostly to men, but we do get the occasional girl who wants to buy like a band tee or something that like anyone can wear, and we had been thinking about it for a long time too. Like if we're selling some stuff to girls, I feel like that's an untapped market. So when I heard that they wanted to do something, I was like, wait, like how about like we can combine, and we can get you some like attention, and then you guys can like work with us. And I think there's like a lot of potential there, definitely. But again, going back to the whole experience thing, there's a lot of like little things in terms of planning and like planning and everything that we didn't think about. So like conflicting schedules and like again like workload, and like we had already been doing it for 2 years, but they had like no experience in selling stuff. So like aggression between us, and like they would do something that they didn't know about, and then we would get mad about it, but then they didn't know, and there was just like there's a lot of things. So it's just all about learning, but we do hope to like revamp it eventually. But I think it was just like kind of an experience that like showed us what we still need to work on, and I think it's still like a market that's been left mostly untapped. But they did do a great job at the flea market that we ran, made a lot of money for themselves, and that was really great. And I think they do have like a lot of like strong customers and follower base.
So do you guys only sell, or do you buy clothes from locals as well? Like,
We do both. We love to buy from people local. I have people text me almost every day. It's like, hey, you want this shirt? Or hey, you want these pants from me? Or can you sell them for me? And that's definitely something we want to do. Our whole idea starting off is just helping out the community in both ways. So helping them by selling them clothes, but also giving them a platform to maybe sell their old clothes that they don't wear anymore. Because you can always do something with old clothes. And there was nothing to do with them before except maybe throw them on eBay or ship them off somewhere with someone you never met. People really appreciate clothes. We've learned as time goes on. One thing I've learned recently is band tees, like the old, like 2000s, 1990s. People love those. And so when you find someone with an old T-shirt that to one person might mean nothing, it could mean so much to someone else, and it's just giving them the platform to make that transaction is huge to us, and just helping out the community.
Me personally, I can definitely speak because I've bought like a few pieces off you guys.
From our rugby off you guys.
Yeah, like I love Tommy Hilfiger. I love like especially like vintage Tommy and everything, and you guys, like, in all of my life, like, I've got my best, like, pieces off you guys, and, like, staple, like, I just love it. It's, like, they're, like, I can never, like, part ways with them, like, so, thanks.
And that's the part of Mapso that we love, just, you love buying what you get, and we love selling it to you. It's just that little bond that we make, that connection that you won't forget, and neither will we. Like, I remember everything I've sold to. I've sold to you a Nautica white sweater with the flags on the front. Awesome. I won't forget what I've sold to you. And it's just that little connection that we make, and that's what we love so much about the local sales. Is I could package up a shirt, put a label on it, and send it off to USPS, or I could go meet up with you, hand you the shirt,
right at my door.
We both look at it and be like, wow,
You
like this is dope.
Yeah, you brought it. I was like, yo, like I was like, took off the shirt, put it on, like right in my front door, like it was like, all right, yeah, it fits good, like here, bro.
That's what it's all
Thanks.
about.
That's awesome, bro.
In terms of the buying and selling thing, one huge part about like the whole thrifting and vintage community is that like I feel like everyone is so engaged and like interacts with each other so often. So like we're always like going around being like, yo, you selling that? Like you got stuff to sell? Or like we're like hunting through Facebook groups, like talking to people, trying to find people who can sell to us, like just talking to as many people as we possibly can. And so like obviously we do buy off of people as well, and like at the flea market, people were bringing like boxes and bags of clothes and like, what will you take from us? And like we love like cashing people out, like it's just like, so it goes both ways.
If people want to shop Mapso Supply, where can they find you guys? Do you guys have any social media that you want to shout out?
We have Instagram at Mapso Supply. Also online, www.mapsosupply.com to shop. We have drops every other Saturday. We have one, depending on when this video comes out, this Saturday. And just, you could always stay posted. There'll be a lookbook right on the home page. You can see our new items coming out. And then you can shop our new items under the tab shop.
Well, thank you guys for being here. It was a pleasure.
Thanks so much for having us. Appreciate it.
You already know what it is.
Great.
We're Mapso Juice. They're Mapso Supply, and it's all Mapso Love. You got the juice.
That's your catchphrase?
They got the
We're on the
juice.
fly,
They got the
kid.
juice.